Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us today. I'm so glad that you're here as we continue on this journey of self-expansion and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Your support here helps spread the word and grow this community of self-reparenting. Now for a few updates. First, I'm excited to introduce our Patreon community, where for a small monthly fee, you can join us for 3 weekly reparenting support meetings. Sundays, we have a guided meditation for emotional grounding. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion for deeper discussions and growth. And on Thursdays, we have open topic conversations for real-time support on any topics that may come up. You can find all of the details about what's included in this community by going to the Reparenting Daily website and checking out the community tab. In addition, we now have a WhatsApp support group, a global network of fellow travelers available anytime you need encouragement, guidance, or simple connection. This is just one of the many ways we're building a strong, supportive space for your reparenting journey. The next announcement is that I've just released my first few books. The first is the Reparenting Daily Journal, a structured 365-day guide to help you work through reparenting day by day. Starting in 2025, each month focuses on a key theme with weekly sub-themes. The Reparenting Daily podcast episodes align with the journal, making it an interactive and immersive experience to help you stay focused and ensure real progress this year. Now for the next announcement, I'm thrilled to introduce Fairy Tales for Reparenting Daily, a collection of 3 books inspired by Jungian analysis, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and most importantly, the work of Marie-Louise von Franz. These short, simple stories are designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and experience healing through storytelling. What makes these books unique? Well, at the end of each story, there's a deep dive analysis exploring its themes, explored by journal prompts to help you reflect on how these lessons relate to your personal journey. All of these books are now available on Amazon, so go ahead and take a look and support this project. Reparenting is a journey of growth, iterative change, and continuous improvement. Much like nurturing the bonsai tree, it requires patience, care, consistency, and attention. Thanks for being here and supporting this work, and for committing on your journey of self-expansion. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from Atomic Habits by James Clear. Today we're starting on Chapter 2, The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Just as a reminder, we're in April, and the theme for this month is Developing Structure and Discipline. We're in week 2, which is April 8th until the 14th. And the theme for this week is Building Supportive Routines. The 4 laws of behavior change. In the following chapters, we will see time and again how the 4 stages of cue, craving, response, and reward influence nearly everything we do each day. But before we do that, we need to transform these 4 steps into a practical framework that we can use to design good habits and eliminate bad ones. I refer to this framework as the 4 laws of behavior change, and it provides a simple set of rules for creating good habits and breaking bad ones. You can think of each law as a lever that influences human behavior. When the levers are in the right positions, creating good habits is effortless. When they're in the wrong position, it's nearly impossible. How to create good habit. The first law is cue. Make it obvious. The second law is craving. Make it attractive. The third law is response. Make it easy. The 4th law is reward. Make it satisfying. We can invest these laws to learn how to break a bad habit. Inversion of the first law, cue. Make it invisible. Inversion of the second law, craving. Make it unattractive. Inversion of the third law, response. Make it difficult. Inversion of the 4th law, reward. Make it unsatisfying. It would be irresponsible for me to claim that these 4 laws are an exhaustive framework for any change of human behavior, but I think they're close. As you will soon see, the four laws of behavior change apply to nearly every field, from sports to politics, art to medicine, comedy to management. These laws can be used no matter what challenge you are facing. There is no need for completely different strategies for each habit. Whenever you want to change your behavior, you can simply ask yourself, number one, how can I make it obvious? Number two, how can I make it attractive? Number three, how can I make it easy? Number four, how can I make it satisfying? If you have ever wondered, why don't I do what I say what I'm going to do? Why don't I lose the weight or stop smoking or save for retirement or start that side business? Why do I say something is important but never seem to make time for it? The answer to those questions can be found in these four laws. The key to creating good habits and breaking bad ones is to understand these fundamental laws and how to alter them to your specifications. Every goal is doomed to fail if it goes against the grains of human nature. Your habits are shaped by the systems in your life. In the chapter that follows, we'll discuss these laws one by one and show you how you can use them to create a system in which good habits emerge naturally and bad habits wither away. Thanks, and that's the reading for today. Welcome back, welcome back. This reading from Atomic Habits introduces the four laws of behavior change, offering a structured, actionable framework that directly supports April's theme, developing structure and discipline, and this week's focus of building supportive routines. These laws make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying, turn habit building into a system rather than a struggle. Structure becomes something empowering instead of restricting because it is tailored to our own psychology. As opposed to relying on willpower, you align your environment, emotions, and effort with your goals, creating momentum through design. That's the core of real discipline, consistent actions that are repeatable, rewarding, and rooted in understanding. From a reparenting lens, this is revolutionary. Many of us were never taught how to build habits, and instead of being guided with supportive strategies, we were either neglected or forced into obedience through fear. This framework reclaims the developmental milestone. By using the four laws, we learn to meet ourselves where we are, with compassion, not judgment. We become the parent who sets up the room so we succeed, who makes the process joyful and achievable. Whether you're trying to wake up earlier, drink more water, or be more consistent in self care, this system becomes a form of emotional scaffolding, your new parenting blueprint. As we move on to the journal prompts today, number one, which of the four laws do I tend to skip or overlook when trying to build a new habit, and why? Number two, how can I use these laws to design one supportive routine this week that helps me feel more grounded? And number three, what would it have looked like to learn habits this way as a child? How can I give that experience to my inner child now? That's it for today. As always, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself and please do be well. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please go ahead and find a space where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Take a moment to simply be with yourself. Focus on your breath and gently connect with each part of your body. If thoughts arise, don't let them overwhelm you. Just observe them without attachment. Imagine them as leaves drifting down atop a river, passing by without needing your engagement. Stay present grounded, and open to this moment, no matter what time you are listening and practicing this meditation. Namaste.